Legend of Total War here with part 4 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play campaign as the Lothern. Alright, so previously we expanded quite a bit, but it's a little bit of a concern because the other factions they're doing the rituals. Now, none of this means anything unless they get here first. And we can still store up all of the what's it called? The wave fragments needed to get to here, and then just do them all in one hit, if we want to. Because the thing is, they get progressively harder as it goes along. So, yeah. Like, there's not really any benefit for me doing that right now. I'm better off killing all these other fuckers out this way, building up my economy, building up my armies, that kind of shit. Now, while this is going on, let's have a look at Nagarond. They've got 20 regions, so they're considered the strongest. How strong am I? 23, so I'm a little bit ahead of them. But they've probably been getting some confederations. What that being said, so did I. Right, so you get level up, Bowmaster. Good. So what do I add here? Jeez. It's already turned 59. I think I'm moving a little bit slow.
King and country.
Now, I said I'd fight this battle manually. Oh, they've also... Oh, that's why. They've got one of these things here. And what that'll do is basically from any point in the map, they can just drop down bombardments on us. Right. Like I said, that's why I want one of those. I have a suspicion that if I had played as the Dark Elves, for every new army that I recruited, it wouldn't have been a plus 15% extra upkeep penalty. It would have been something like 5%, because when I played on normal difficulty it was 2%. 15% seems a bit harsh. I guess with those kinds of restrictions, what we want to be having, instead of having lots of armies, which is actually a good way to go about it, allows you to be in more places at once. But since we can't do that, the alternative is to have good armies. Have a few really good armies that are able to take on multiple stacks on their own. Which will mean I actually have to fight more battles manually. Yay, more battles manually, I like you, legend. Fuck you. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, keep the cavalry. Fuck. What have they got? They've only got 2 missile units, so I don't really need to do anything. Eagle Claw. Can I be praised? Orders received. Okay, so they've got Dark Riders over here. Obviously it would be better to have the spears deal with them. But what I've done over here is force them to charge at us. So try to dodge that. But they hit us over here as well. The cavalry is really just here to run down enemy units after they've routed. On legendary difficulty, cavalry is so useless. Which sucks because I love using cavalry. But they just don't do a very good job. For their price range, that is. What are these? Shades. Doing okay. I don't want them to take too much damage because they got to keep going after this to, you know, finish off the this faction. Guide my bow. We will obey. Okay, starting to take too much damage now. Get out of there. Can't even beat an inferior unit. Archers. Because the thing that made cavalry really strong in like Medieval 2 was their ability to break units. In this, the cavalry just don't do that. Okay, battle's won. So, I don't know. Maybe even removing the cavalry from the army might be an option. But I'll keep them for the time being, there's only 2. See, in Medieval 2, it's like whoever has cavalry superiority wins. Which I like. But in this, it's like whoever has cavalry superiority loses.
Victory for the Assur! There will be consequences.
I mean, I know I'm overgeneralizing, but
Poet guides me.
just look at my peasant spam army. Anyway, it's not like the elves are particularly known for their cavalry. So there's a Black Citadel of Anlek. Upgrade here. That's in Tor Anlek. Okay, so we just got the Shrine of Cain. So from here we can get the Shrine of the Widowmaker, providing experience for all units, plus post-battle income. Provides also some Phoenix Guard. And then there's this one over here. Ancient... provides a Mood Dragon. That's got to go, because if I build both of those, this settlement's not going to really make any money, like through any of this stuff here, but it provides me, like I said, it provides that income post-battle loot, that will provide me with a lot of money, and the extra experience to all provinces, and this... It has its uses. Oh, look at that. 20 fucking turns. That takes a very long time to build. I shouldn't come under it. Oh, I don't know about that, actually. It's not that expensive. If it gets destroyed, so be it. I'll build that first, because like I said, I'm not really focusing on this right now. But it will provide me with a lot of that way stuff. Wait, it's called again? Way fragments. Okay, reduce those upkeep costs.
Servant of the king.
So now we need to get back to Tor Anlek as quickly as possible before it revolts in 2 turns. So like next turn, that is. So you'll be able to get back there. Alright, now I'm going to issue this edict here because I need the casualty replenishment rates. Not edict, right. Maybe it's depending on how strong the faction is and how much influence it costs. But if you go Nagarond with like Hag Grief and then decrease relations down to Oblivion, I can't be bothered.
I serve the Phoenix King. Spellcast.
So you're back. Just seeing what there is for you to do. Like I said, I don't really need it, but I guess getting it to block armies, hey, it could actually be very useful in here for when we do start doing the rituals. Alright. I'm still reluctant about that. 20 turns is a long time. We also got to understand that here, building construction time is 100% for all buildings, so it also costs a lot more here. Construction costs are increased. But that doesn't matter, we still need to build the stuff here. Actually, go with public order, because it's going to be base public order penalty as well, -3. Alright, what other constructions can we build? Because we made a bit of money by looting it. We'll reinvest it back into the region. And the point of holding it is to prevent someone else from having a base of operations there. So looking at this one here, public order will be okay in the long run. So that provides reduced for units that I don't actually need right now. Alright, cool. I've still got a little bit of money left over. So you're in good shape. You'll start making your way over here to Trace. Trace. It reminds me of Thrace. Anyway, so tour guide to Akare, and then this one. Then that should wipe out the faction. I don't think I've got any more than that. Let me just check. 3 regions.
Lord.
So these guys should be liking me a little bit for doing this.
You called?
I've heard tales of your valor. Let us sit and talk together.
Quite impossible.
Fucking problem, bitch. Alright, what I want you to do is go over here and keep an eye on them. Or just be a meat shield for their generals. I don't fucking care. I mean, it's costing me a bit of money just to have her, but I don't know. And then after we're done with the Dark Elf faction that we're fighting now, I can't remember what it's called, we need to secure this side of Ulthuan, because none of these guys want any treaties with me, meaning they need to die. And I need to head over... Fucking speed this up. I need to head over to Lustria to go meet up with my brother. What do you want? Well, they only just declared war on you. I'd be happy to accept it, but not right now. So not until after this rite is finished. I need more influence, I don't have much. Publicly tried them. Attrition from high seas, Maelstrom. That's fine, we're not going into the sea anytime soon, so... no problem.
At your service. I never tire. Following your orders.
Okay, now it says it's not going to revolt, but I want it to. So I need these people to leave. Now it will revolt. If it besieges the settlement, you should be at least standing next to it.
Princess, I need a moment. We shall not rest.
I don't see anything nearby.
I know the way. My path is clear. Traveling unseen paths. I know the way.
Okay, there's no enemies for a good long while. We're safe. So this one will be for this one here. That doesn't actually cost very much, for the first one at least.
Ridiculous.
Transport ships. Did they recruit a new general from here or something? After you're done there, you might need to come over to Shrine of Cain to protect it. I don't know. Alright, so I've got 8,600 to spend. Let's spend it. Should say invested. What happened to my money? It went down again. My troops haven't gotten any more expensive. How did that happen? Oh, I see. These guys here had a special thing that was reducing all their upkeep by 10%. That must have worn out. Well, it was good while it lasted. It must have provided me with such a bonus. And there goes all my money.
I am quick to anger and slow to forgive.
No. I don't see any reason for this. We should be able to finish them off. And it looks like he's actually at war with Nagaron, so if he goes and gets killed by them, then great. So that's got 2 turns, because it has a 0 turn counter as well. Now, hopefully we can make it to Tall Guard. You know, at least when we get back to here, we'll be in pleasant climate. Oh, that's right, you lost a unit. I forgot about that. I forgot to recruit.
By Assyrian. Sunfang hungers. Bind.
Need all the troops we can get. This is actually good because it provides me with more experience. I need that. Yeah, we especially need this for regions like this where we have trouble. See, that really makes a big difference. It helps negate the penalties. In fact, it completely negates that penalty now. It's as if we were in a normal region but didn't have that ability.
Servant of the king. I am ready to fight.
We need to prepare our armies not just to win battles, but to win multiple battles without rest. Without much rest. And for that, they need replenishment fast. Okay. The province is still not under control. There's devastation, buildings, -9. What's causing the -9 in penalties with buildings? I don't understand. Where is that penalty coming from? Because that's accounted for by devastation, the damaged buildings. Buildings -9. I mean, surely that comes into play a little bit. I have no idea. Alright, well, whatever. I've got loads of money. Oh, there could be someone deploying. I just don't know. Let's keep looking for stuff to build. Okay, good. Over here. Build that. Well, what does this provide? If we go up to here, that'll give us access to Phoenix units and provide Untainted, which we don't really need right now. So definitely do want the Phoenix Guard at some point. They look very strong. Okay, I think as of maybe next turn, we might be able to start building up those walls that I've been planning to build for a long time. Alright, you should head back to Andlek. Sorry, Tor Andlek.
Garrison
Ah, fuck. No way you get more replenishment. Because I need him to maintain public order, because I don't know what's going on there, why there's a -9 public order penalty. Maybe I should repair some of this stuff. I'd probably get my money back on that. That needs to get repaired. Another thing is, looking out over here, what are there's 2 shipwrecks there. Another one over here. I can only search for it with a lord. But just like training out a lord just to do that, it costs me thousands a turn. It's just not worth it. I was thinking about maybe sending the hero, but I have to send the lord. So they're building a new army out over here. Good, extra ammunition and missile damage. Very helpful, because I like my archers. So martial law, oh yes. Yeah, without question, get that. Trade advancement, I do need that as well. But to be honest, public order is not really my major concern right now. It's actually money. I need money. Okay, come out of that.
Protector of Ulfar. King and country, to battle! Pull back, Asur. Glory to the Kadai!
So I got booted. Need the money.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
So that's good. Okay, what do you need? Got to reduce that upkeep cost. That's it. Looking, that's sexy income coming in there. So these guys over here, he's recruiting a new army. I don't want Shrine of Cain to be lost. And they're recruiting this at a minor settlement. That gives me an advantage so I can get over here, because this is not well defended. I need to get over there sooner rather than later.
Servant of the king.
I wonder if I should get moving now. No, just wait. Recruit the unit that we needed. So repairing. No. Let's see what else there is to spend first. What else there is to purchase? So upgrade this. Extra local recruitment. That's not urgent. How am I even able to get the silver helms? I was able to recruit them, but from where? Must have a barracks or something somewhere else. Let me just see. From the Phoenix Gate. Okay, well if I've got them at the Phoenix Gate, then maybe I don't need them. I don't need them here. But it does reduce recruitment costs if we were in this area. Well, there's... Let me see. There's quite a few things we could do here for money. This does provide reduced upkeep costs. Okay, so I'll get rid of that. That's not urgent. We should focus on the minor settlements first. Yeah. So it's been on my mind for a long time. It's good that we're finally getting onto it. It means that our economy is strong. So yeah, you just keep an eye on him. Don't need to... or her. Did you just assume their gender? I know I'm filth, aren't I? Should be prosecuted for highest of crimes. Oh, the fuckers are over here, coming over this way. We need to get over there and stop them.
God be good. You have the nerve to stand before me?
I accept. Okay, it's not Nagarond, it's someone else. But doing that whole interventionary force thing really wasn't very good. And they succeeded there as well. They're already halfway through to the next one. I'm definitely... The next place I'm going is to Nagarond. We're going to put an end to this.
Protector of the Evergreen.
Problem is, though, all the way out here, very inhospitable. Imagine we'll take a lot of attrition going out that way. Needs to be done. We can't let them win the campaign. Alright, so these guys here are the... what are they called? It's Oh, it wasn't Malekith that asked for the peace treaty, it was someone else. It was Hag Grief.
Master of cruelty!
I don't fucking care about them. So Naggarond.
Tremble before the Witch King.
He's very much more powerful than me. What level is he? Level 12. So he's not that powerful. What's going on with this? I have 2 white lines of... okay. I hate those kind of things. It's like, you must have these kind of units in your army. Well, I don't want those units. Don't slow me down. If I force march over here... at the Shrine of Cain, we do have a few extra units. What has he got? My troops would be exhausted if we did this.
Servant of the king.
And I won't be able to make it there in the first place. That doesn't cost much, but that did. I'm going to cancel that. I think it's not worth the risk. We're at full strength. I'm confident that I can take him out in a fair fight. We need to actually goad him to do that. You on the other hand, you keep moving. Alright, we got a load of money. Time to once again spend it. Focusing on economic buildings first, of course. So, don't really need that right now. Hang on, what was this? Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Love that. Get that just so that we unlock military advancement 3. And over here we can build... I can't wait to get that, that'd be good. Okay, we don't have any port settlements, do we? So this is totally worthless. Grab that, because that won't be worthless. It'll help increase our income from these by 30%. Essentially, it's worth the same as having another one of these. Except it doesn't provide the public order. And it'll also give us access to... better nobles. We need it for cultural advances, so that's fine. Damn it, I shouldn't have cancelled the thing in hindsight now. And he's in forced march. Perfect opportunity to crush him.
My people have striven to keep you from our realm.
Nah. Like I said, even if they succeed on this one, that's not that bad. Once they start succeeding, once they get to there, then I really gotta start sweating. That's when I really start to be like, okay, you need to die right the fuck now. Cunt. That's basically it. I could wipe him out, or I could wipe this out. I can't do both. What's it gonna be? Because when they're in forced march, it's like they can't actually retreat from forced march either. It's almost like, it's sort of like ambush from Rome 2. And they get wiped out if we win.
Princess of the Asur.
We've got to take this before the settlement revolts, but we've still got time. Alright, take him out. Because otherwise this army is just going to keep getting bigger.
Rally to me, Asur. A just reward.
Okay, so now we got a question. Where do we go? Oh, actually, we could still reach here. Oh, no, we can't. I'm about force march. I might actually head over this way. Because that'll be poorly defended. We got another guy heading back over there. Soon you'll get that reduced by 8%. And you were very, very fucking silly to come here. We could auto-resolve this, but since it's Malekith, let's kill him. Okay, thing to note, these guys here, completely expendable.
I am ready to fight.
Another thing to note is that their forces are exhausted. It's going to take them a while to get to me. Now, these ones here have higher range than theirs, but theirs do more damage. So my reinforcements, yeah, I'll just send them charging in there because it doesn't matter. I'll hold the high ground up here. I'll just form them up later. Okay, the Illyrian Reavers, I need them to hit the enemy artillery, so get back behind the army.
Heir of Anarian.
Shit, I have to change this quick.
As you say. Assyrian guides us. Swiftly. Advance.
So you go annoy them. Completely bloody expendable. I need them over here now. Gotta take out that thing. What are you doing? Even if you charge into there and completely die, it doesn't matter. So looking at this, they... Just looking at their firing range. Okay, they fire all around them. Okay, that's great. Oh, he's using his magic. That's okay, that particular magic isn't that good. Plus I've got my own, bitch.
At once.
Oh, that's okay. Just keep the cavalry away, I don't actually need it now. He's in force march, so if he loses this battle, he gets wiped out. They're focusing on shooting us over here. Tyrion should be able to beat Malekith, I think. That's okay. That's okay. They took out the enemy artillery, that's all I needed them to do. Cavalry. Good opportunity to attack these dark shards over here. Okay, start closing in over here. Okay, Tyrion's actually kind of... Sorry,
Immediately.
I need you to be shooting these guys. Victory's in our grasp. Good. Smash there. Main thing I'm hoping for here is that we get a decisive victory, so we get lots of experience out of it. So yeah, his unit's just too tired to do anything. And I reckon that's the artillery that he would have started off with, so now that's gone. He doesn't get to keep that anymore. Which means this is the first defeat that Malekith has suffered in this campaign. After we've conquered Ulthuan, we need to take him down a peg. He's too strong. And same with that Black Guard of Nagaron. I reckon he started off with that and missed the killed. They're particularly weak against being shot. Because they have no shields. They don't even need a lot of armor. When it comes to missiles, it's all about the shields. Okay, there we go. That was one. Don't need to run them down because they're dead. He can't run away. He was on forced march to fall. And even if he wasn't, well, I'd just run him down and kill him again.
Ancestors be praised. Let them go.
I think it'll be some time before we get into another
Release
battle.
them.
I could really use that money.
The gods are pleased. Onward.
So he's gained the passive ability Frenzy. Guess that's good. Income from raiding. He's not even able to raid.
Our buildings lie
But
in ruins.
there you go.
Servant of the king.
Elven Scholar. No, we don't really need that. Alright, so let's have a look over here. What do we need? So this provides melee attack for spearmen, missile damage for Illyrian Reaver units, speed for... It also provides melee attack for archers. We don't hire the archers for that. See, these abilities here, they only work well for units that are rank 7 or above, which I actually got quite a few of those. Apart from that, he's running out of stuff to spend on. I guess we could just make him stronger. The thing is, I rely on him to like bolster the army's strength, because he himself is not the best of fighters. Because he doesn't get a dragon or anything like that. Let's see here. Magic resistance. That'll be good against... there's going to be something here that I can use for campaign, or if I already got all the stuff. See, it's all for Lord's army, nothing for... Just checking. Casualty replenishment rate. For spearmen and archers, yeah, but that's only going to be effective for now. We're going to end up having more Phoenix Guard than anything else, I think. I guess I'll give him his mount.
The Assur have triumphed.
Stay here for the turn.
Garrison.
The city is crumbling.
And then I need you to come down here and capture that before this revolts. How long until it revolts? 4 turns. There's no time, you gotta go now. They'll only just make it in time. Let's exempt this region from taxation to give ourselves a little bit more time. I mean, the money I was getting from here is just pennies anyway. Actually, if we have a look, if we can... Because I just smashed his army. He's got 29 regions, he's definitely getting confederations. You can't conquer that quickly. Alright. Well, the thing is, he might be getting a lot of confederations, but after a certain point, no more confederations for him. Because there won't be any more Dark Elf factions. Wish I could bloody confederate at that rate. That's okay. He's going to be my first target. Get rid of him. Doesn't matter if he gets to here if he's dead. No bathing in anything for you, you fuck. Except for bathing your own blood. then I'll burn you. There's still things over here for economic matters. Always good to upgrade the settlements. Okay, I'm good. So how many settlements do I have? I'm not too far off. So who are these fuckers up here? Let me just have a look. Why does it go and have a look all the way over here?
I'm waiting.
Oh, that's them. We should be able to get a confederation with them at some point.
What would you have the Asur do? I think this unwise.
We should definitely get rid of the scalings. They had nothing but a liability to be left there. So I think what I'll try and do is confederate. Well, hang on. Isn't there someone here? Yeah, like Tyrannok is
A true Asur does not put their
let's throw influence at him. At Tyrannok. Plus 15. So yeah, I want enough to be able to get a trade agreement, all these kind of agreements that are going to help improve my economy, eventually leading to a confederation with him. I don't think he'll accept the confederation yet.
Asur princess, I've heard tales of your valor. Let us sit and talk.
But it's a start. His enemies, he's got a lot. If nothing else, maybe a military agreement would be, a military alliance would be good, so they can send him to go and annoy Nagarond. Okay, so my agent, I don't really need you for anything else, you just sit there for the time being. Okay. Am I gonna be dealing with like every fucking... Am I gonna be dealing with an army every damn turn?
The elves of Ulthuan have long memories.
No. I may need another army. It'll be a few turns before he can make it here, because it's just on transport ships. We can certainly afford another army, it's just... We've only just gotten our economy to be good. And that's a pretty damn good army. That being said, this person here is not immortal. Taking him out, and all these units, will take them some time to replace. Either that, or maybe it's not worth holding on to this settlement right now. I mean, this is good and everything, but... we gotta finish what we're doing over here. So if they land here, I'd say just let them go. I should never have declared war on them. It was a mistake. I might have to fight this battle manually. At least they're in force march. Yeah, it has to be fought manually. I don't anticipate any real problems though.
Asur to battle.
Our archers just do all the heavy lifting for us. And especially because they're on force march, it takes them so long to get to us in the first place. Eventually, once this person levels up heaps, you can have a dragon. The strongest dragon in the game. But yeah, maybe getting another army could be a good idea soon, just because we need that extra mobility. I'm going to have to... I'm really starting to feel threatened by Nagorond. And it's going to be very difficult to take out their settlements, especially with all the attrition that we take in their land. It'll basically be like fighting in Norska the entire time. We've got to take him down. You got any abilities? What's this do?
Assyrian protects his loyal servants. Loyal.
See, if they're past half strength, they don't have the martial prowess.
It shall be done.
Whereas for them, the more that people that die, the stronger they get, sort of. That's good. Significantly weakened them. They seem to be really good at like weakening units, but not finishing them off. I'm fine with that. Let the archers finish them off. They're good at finishing them off. Here we go. What is this? Dark Riders with shields. I don't really have that much purpose for you. You might as well go deal with this. We have to shoot the Dark Tards. Who's this? They've got an agent. That person's getting tanked pretty hard. You take on the Dark Shard. We've absolutely wrecked them. They've barely got anything left. Okay, just keep these guys from routing. I mean, keep them continuously routing. That's the whole point of the cavalry. Run down already routed units. They're doing a good job in this battle. I get this. It's too late for them.
At your command, Oriole!
Silver helm! Eagle claw! For duty!
Oh, fuck me. This person here got wrecked. We could just recruit from inside the settlement. Not a big deal.
Archers! Orders received! Archers!
Thinking about these units with 1 turn global recruitment. That's so good. And they only need 1 barracks.
Silver helms! Fury! Defending order!
Okay, I think the battle's won. Good. So I think I lost a unit on that one, but that's okay. I just need to recruit it, that's all. Yeah, he's wiped out.
A triumph for Ulfuan. Take whatever you can.
Need the money.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
Okay, we've still got time before it revolts. How long do we have? 3 turns.
Protector of the Evergreen.
Still keep it like that. That way we've got 4 turns. Alright, so from this region, it's got one of these. I don't need that because we've already got it under control elsewhere.
I serve the Phoenix.
Ill considered.
I shouldn't have any problem taking it. I wonder if I should just cancel that. I just don't think we're going to be able to do anything to keep it right now. Well, then again, who knows? Maybe they'll go somewhere else. I don't know. Let's not worry about that right now. Okay, continue. Let's firstly look for economic things. There probably isn't anything. Alright, so let's then look for minor settlements to build up the walls in. Once I finish building in every region that I've got, then sure, we can justify another army, but right now I really need those things. Yeah, I don't want to declare war on them. These guys are already ahead at the moment, so don't worry about it. Good, you just keep on going. Fantastic. I guess they're going over the Palace of Princes. Fine by me, just get rid of it.
I will grant you the respect due to an envoy, nothing more.
Good, now we're starting to see some good stuff going on over here. Sure, I'll accept this, but I want some more things from you as well. Like, money. No. Keep it high. I don't know if I should have gotten that non-aggression pact, but I was hoping to maybe get a confederation with them. Or maybe not. Maybe I should just finish up what I'm doing here and just head over to Nagaron.
To keep you from our realm.
But with that extra income, that's really going to help. Good, Nagaron actually lost the territory over here. Glad to see it. I want them to die. They're our biggest threat right now. Okay. Everyone succeeds on their second one, it's fine. First and second, don't even try and stop them. Alright, expose him publicly. I do need more influence, but -5 public order faction-wise isn't very good. It's only for 5 turns. I need the influence.
Against the darkness. As you command. Forward.
Never.
Small army there.
Princess.
Could send you over here to help. How's the public order? Actually, good. Alright, exempted from taxation. If you left...
As your lady.
Okay, you leave to come and help out over here. Now, what are these other guys? Tiranoc. I've been trying to improve my relations with him.
All,
good, here
cultured
we go.
Or otherwise.
An aggression pact, military access. Oh, right. I was like, did the game just freeze? No. I'll accept that.
If you will it.
Now,
Prince
what about
of
with
the
more
Phoenix
of them?
Court will hear your...
You called, speak your poisoned words and leave. You require
Order,
assistance?
okay, so we've met... I don't know how we met him, but we've got... Techless in.
Words are nothing to me.
What was I thinking?
Defender of this day gets worse and...
So he's got 9
Still
regions. Why is he unfriendly? Great power. That's such a stupid reason. So I need some influence to get to trade with him. This is good to see that they're over here. Now, in terms of that as well, let me just Let's see.
I'm waiting.
Tiranoc is not at war with any of the those guys yet. I think, yeah, we'll head for scaling after this. They need to be taken down. Can't trust them. Alright, loads of money. Oh, good. Heaps of income coming in. We can... I gotta build a few more things, and then we'll build that army, because it's just so expensive to get that other one. I would have built it by now if it wasn't so goddamn expensive. The thing is, we don't need it for anything other than expanding faster. Okay, I don't necessarily need to do that right now. We need to make sure these regions are protected. Build this. Hero not moved.
What do you require?
Okay. Next stop, yeah, go and have a look at Albion, because I reckon that's where we'll go. Yeah, these regions are uninhabitable. That doesn't mean we can't occupy it. It's just, it's not going to be very valuable to us. Then once we've taken that out, we'll need to head across this, which is going to be an absolute pain, and then move into Nagarond. I'm actually starting to really be concerned about the size and quality of Nagarond's troops. And the proximity. Very close to us. Okay, need more influence. Show no favor. That doesn't really matter right now. Melee defense infantry. Yeah, I need the influence because I'm gonna need to basically turn everyone that we can against Nagaroth. Nagarond. Nagaroth is the continent, Nagarond is the city. Well, maybe Nagaroth is the region? I don't fucking know. Anyway, let's be done with this.
Attack! Sunfang!
Okay, I've got another army coming in. Should just be able to auto-resolve it. Oh, I forgot to recruit that additional unit.
Kill them! To victory! For my queen! I lust for battle!
So, one unit was lost, no big deal. Needs to be looted. And that should be... oh wait, it's not the end of the faction because they've still got this out here. I don't know how we can deal with that though. Alright, what should we give him now? Suppose we will eventually need these. And I've already got all of this stuff that I need. Alright, I'll go with that. So this isn't particularly useful, but I'll get to here.
You may approach.
A mighty warrior.
Could reduce those upkeep costs. So here's what we do.
On my
I'll
way.
pick up a unit from him. Actually, I'll give him the majority of these. Make a bit of a trade. Just because they'll replenish faster here. Then you use the global recruitment. We can recruit them here, but I want to destroy this, so I'm better off.
At your service.
I don't even want to wait a turn. I just want it gone now. Just use global. It's not that much more expensive. Same upkeep, so it doesn't matter.
We are ill at ease.
Protector of Ultron.
Okay. So, upkeep for white lines of trace.
A triumph for Ultron.
Reasonably good. What else have we got here? Fur bundles provide Well, I'm not really going to get any white lions of trace, but fur could be good for selling. Maybe later down the track. Let's just let's get the public order under control first.
Victory for Asurian.
And get growth going. Okay, good. Gotta build. So who's this? The Aghol. Okay, don't worry about them. The Nagaron seems to be busy with them at the moment. There goes all my cash. Now these regions are almost fixed up. Shouldn't be too much longer. Hang on, what was that? It didn't. Oh, there's going to be a rebellion here. Well, we can deal with that. I mean, the defenses here are not very good, to be honest. If we're lucky, these guys here will take them out for us. If we're lucky. Have I got military access with them?
Let's hear it. You address the Asur of Ulthuan. I agree.
Speak.
See, Illyrian doesn't like me.
You think yourself welcome in the...
Too small for me to care.
Who seeks me? Can I offer assistance? You are well aware of the fate that awaits.
I need to trade with these people.
Protector of the what vile?
Especially the faraway people, like Tor Ilasor.
How
So I'm not
can I
going anywhere near there for a very long time. I can't believe how strong they are as well.
Yes.
And Order of Lore Masters. So some influence over there would go a long way. It's expensive, because he's a major faction, but it needs to be done. Okay, that'll at least start making him friendly towards me. Start getting a trade agreement, a long-standing trade agreement will be good. And use him as an ally. That used up all my influence. Anyway, one of these guys will head back over this way to go and sort out that rebellion. They'll be able to get there in time. The Cult of Pleasure still exists. That means that's Marathi. Her forces are still in existence, which means that they could still merge. That would be disastrous. Alright. Get your ass over there as quickly as possible.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Tyrion, heir of an area.
Oh wait, what are we going to do about this revolt over here?
Your instructions. Gaze upon the wretched of Nagara.
People are restive.
As soon as we leave here, there's going to be a public order problem.
At your service. We march.
I can't do anything to make it worse. Maybe they won't actually. The instability will go down.
Shield against the darkness.
Alright, so your next task is to head over here. I guess if you go and spend a turn in Elysia, maybe that'll provide a bit of public order. Actually, I think we'll make more money, because we're going to focus heavily on trade. We need things to trade.
Mage of Ulthuan. Navigating.
I need to know what's going on in Albion.
A brief pause.
Looks like it'll be pretty easy to take. It's not going to be valuable to take, though. Maybe I should exempt this from taxation. Just really try and keep the public order high. Because I'm not going to hang around here for the time being.
Unlikely.
But that being said, I need the money, so fuck it. If we can't leave, we can't. No, I didn't mean to click that. Just tax it for now. Okay, good. These guys are too far away to cause me any problems. I don't know what we're going to do about them. Someone's going to have to go out there and hunt them down. These guys here are at war with them. Hopefully they finish them off. So, Order of Lawmasters. I just put in a lot of influence to get good relations with you. What if I gave you a gift? As well.
Consider it done.
So how did that help? So the gift provided was +10. I need things to be better with him, because I need that trade agreement. Okay, looks like they're heading to Shrine of Cain. Yeah, they're heading towards that. That's good. Take them back, because I don't want to go chasing them around everywhere. I think higher priority would be to defeat this army here. We can't let Nagarond get a foothold here. And if they were to besiege here, we'll have a bit of time before they actually assault. A part of me is thinking I should recruit a new army and start recruiting it right here. I think I'll do that. Alright, where's one of the best ones? Alright, you. What? Doesn't matter. Okay. Just use the global recruitment. What have they got? If they land there, they will not be able to move. So I don't think I have to worry too much about being attacked. Then I don't know. It's going to be close. We'll see. I know my army can beat it. Public order. Oh right, because he just left the region. Well, if the revolt's going to happen, then head back here and get ready to deal with it. Don't worry about this right now. Get rid of all that instability and then we can head over there sooner. Alright, so you can see my income went down significantly because now increased upkeep costs of 30%, which I think is ridiculous. It was never that high in Total Warhammer 1. I really want to send someone over here to just go and get these, but it cost me so much just to get it, it wouldn't be worth it. I don't know, maybe not though. If we're quick, take, how many are around here? There's 1, 2. There's 3 down here, 4. I could just send someone, just go plucking up all of these things. And yeah, sure, I mean, their upkeep costs will be high. But if some of these could be worth up to, like, 2,000 in coins. So, I'll just get you. I know it's going to rapidly reduce my income, but your job is just going to be sailing around and capturing this shit. So here we go. I think it's time for this army to be permanent. I'm feeling a lot more pressure being put on me. I need to become more powerful. Oh yeah, I'm aware of that rebellion. Yeah, no, it's okay. We need to be here, that's where it's going to show up. Good. It actually can't get past my army. Whew, fuck me sideways. They're really sending some forces over here. We can defeat the first army, but I'm not too sure if he's going to have time to recover. On another side note, it's actually kind of good because while they're sending all their armies to me, other people are going to be able to invade their lands. Because they won't be able to recruit full stacks in one turn. So means you're going to do a lot of battles. Alright, I'm counting on you to make me money. See, that wasn't worth anything.
Your behest? Lightning swift.
So already, that's cost me essentially 2,000 for just that. It doesn't apply to any of the others. Only him.
It shall be done.
Okay, so who's this? Syniev. Alright. Also on force march. Malekith is back with another army. It's a pretty basic army though.
Seal.
Looks like my forces out here will be able to help as well. Could auto-resolve that. Should we do that though? No. We need to make sure that our forces are in tip-top shape. So I've got to make sure I do a good job of it. Now they've got a lot of artillery. Obviously they're able to recruit it. But I've got some cavalry and they don't. So I need to pull my forces back, allow them to come forward. Who's to say they will even come forward? Mine outrange theirs, so... Or I could just get Tyrion to tank the shots. Now this battle by itself is not a concern. It's the fact that Malekith is right behind them, already with another full stack. I'm sure he just like fired someone else who was controlling a full stack and was like, "This is my army now," and they're like, "Ah, whatever. You're the fucking king." Bitch. All right. All right. I might get a little bit further up here. Because their artillery is what concerns me the most. Because it doesn't matter if they're exhausted. They still do full damage. So you stay over here. You'll go way out in front. Like I said, gotta take out that artillery. Now, once again, send you to sacrifice if we need to. Shit, they're already shooting at us. I've got to put a stop to that right now. It's actually not that effective against cavalry. It's got a bonus versus infantry. Here, shoot this. Break the bow.
Archers. Understood. For all one.
Doesn't matter, we just had to stop them from shooting. So it's an expendable unit.
Shield of the Ever Queen.
They'll come back. Oh wait, no, they shattered. Cowards.
Archers, as you say.
Oh, too much damage, too much damage. Get out. Okay, you stay out now. Same as you, stay out. You took out 2 of their artillery, well done. You have the the rest of me. It looks like their army will rout soon. Okay, come back. Because they're leaving these guys relatively undefended now. Get over here. Shoot the Reaper Ball throwers. The damage so far is pretty minimal. At least to my army. Well, Tyrion's taking a fair bit. Victory's in our grasp. Good. Yeah, them being in force march did not help their cause at all. Who the fuck is this? Shades. Thought you could sneak up on me. Well, you did, but I saw you as soon as you gave your position away. Okay, that's all the artillery dealt with, it seems. Shades are getting wrecked. Absolutely fine that these guys are getting damaged. There's no guarantee that Malekith will stand outside the city, so if they get damaged, it doesn't matter in that case. Alright. Good. Decisive victory for more experience. I really hope I don't have to deal with like just a constant wave of Nagaron forces. Surely this is all their forces that they've built up over a very long period of time that we're now destroying. And that it will leave them essentially devoid of manpower. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Okay, stay at the Shrine of Cain.
Garrisoning.
If he attacks us, we'll win, so don't worry about that. What's this? That's a black arc. Oh, you don't want to be in range of that when it's bombing you. I can't do much about it right now. Now,
who seeks me?
Things have improved a little bit. Trade agreement, please. And I thought it'd be worth a little bit more. Oh, you can't export things that they're already producing, right?
If I must.
That's good. And how about non-aggression pact?
Consider it done.
Okay, that's all I really need from them for the time being. I thought that trade agreement would honestly be worth more. Oh, I'm already... Well, hang on. If I'm selling off everything I've got now, then it's a good opportunity to make more. I'm pretty sure I expanded the gem production. Yeah, okay. So, if we have a look at that, that's going to produce an extra, I think, 24 stacks. Oh, no, don't be silly. Have that happen. Alright, I'm sure that's all being sold. So if you have a look here, trade is now at 6,000. I never saw Total War Warhammer 1 have trade at 6,000. Not ever. Good. This got built. Upgrading it will give us a Moon Dragon to defend the settlement. That'll be useful. We'll need to upgrade this because it seems like they really want this this resource here because that'll make them progress even faster. So yeah, they're doing their stuff, but they're behind. So don't worry about them.
Lady of the Phoenix Wood. As we fight.
Good. Second battle will be useful. I don't think there's anything more I can do to reduce her upkeep.
Althorn Princess.
Now it's just a case of making her better.
The Kadai watch over us. A just reward. Lady of the Phoenix Court.
So we could get her a Great Eagle if she had enough levels up. She will also need this, that's crucial. Much more important than this stuff right now. So yeah, keep going with this. And Lightning Strike, that would be helpful. All in due time, can't get everything all at once. If they were to attack here now, they would lose. Just keep recruiting in the meantime. Like I said, we're going to keep this army. Right. No artillery. Malekith would get absolutely crushed if he decides to land out here. And how are we going over here? Public order's under control. That's good to see. Might be a good idea to actually start repairing some of this stuff. Now that we don't need the revolt.
We march on. Entering the city.
So yeah, I want to take out scaling. Because I can't leave these guys here while I'm invading over there. Now, let's see if we can find out if there's more people that we can, trade with. So Dark Elves, there's still a lot of 15.
What?
God damn it. If they were to well, you lost a region, that's good. If they were to merge, that's too much. Need to look for someone else to trade. So I'll even trade with these filthy creatures.
So, you come bearing arms.
They call me a great power, but really, not really. I'm like the weakest one of the major factions. All right, looks like I'm only really going to be able to trade with my own people.
I trust you do not expect to...
Lord of the Thief, speak quickly.
I feel like a trade agreement with these guys here could be quite valuable. Let's see what we can get out of it. So, what were they called again? Torre Lasso. Oh, why does it cost so much? Maybe it's because I've been doing it too much recently. You can't ask me to pay. It just like goes up consistently and then I can never use it again. That's a mechanic that's kind of like, well, use it at the beginning of the campaign, then you never use it again. Because this doesn't increase by any more either. It's not like it's a resource that you can just mine somewhere. Alright. I don't have 2 heroes, do I? I do. What the fuck is this? When were you recruited? I never recruited you.
How can I assist?
Standing by.
So you're replenishing troops, you increase trade by how much? Tradable resources by 3%. No, you can go away. It just doesn't... Well, let's see what your abilities are. Income from entertainment buildings plus 3% all regions. That's not actually bad. Income from ports. Okay, so if you actually got all of these things, that wouldn't be too bad. But it'll be a while before he gets that to that level.
What do you require?
Alright, well, in the meantime, most of my resources are in here. Go and increase trade out that way. The thing is, though, he's going to cost me a lot of money in the meantime. I mean, I've got the money, but I guess later down the track. We've got to invest so that we get money later down the track. But I don't want him fighting with me in battle. Alright, let's keep going. So... Oh, there's a 3rd army out here as well. Well, at least we'll be able to take out him again. I mean, we're going to have to deal with the Black Ark. But that's basically the same as them having some artillery. Scourge of Cain destroyed. Very good. Still managed to take this. I can't even afford 2 armies, and they're sitting around here with like 10. Well, actually, they can't afford 2 armies.
I serve the Phoenix King. If you will it.
So, you're in reasonable shape. If you take too much damage, you'll need to recruit. He won't be able to get to us this turn. Also, the sooner these are done, the sooner we'll have, you know, a moon dragon to come and help us, which will certainly be helpful. What's this? Indifferent population. So, okay, so that's helping a little bit.
Shield against the dark.
Doesn't help that we're in inhospitable land. Alright, you gained a level up. What are we going to do with you? So faction-wide, additional tradable resources produced. That's only really going to be useful now. We don't need this right now. Alright, we'll make him a better fighter. Gotta have to take him out. Right, so that just keeps building up. What's this? Tyrannok. Do they like me now?
Lady of Ulthorn.
They do. Can we get some more agreements with them?
Awaits your plea.
Give them military access.
Guardian of the
They usually use diplomacy, but the thing is with the High Elves, they need to use diplomacy. That's the whole point of them.
Do?
Oh fuck yes! You go right ahead.
Of course.
You go right ahead. You send as many armies as you like over there. You go for it. That was a good deal. And how about that non-aggression pact?
You may approach. I bid you welcome to the court of the Phoenix. Absurd.
Nah, you stupid person, but whatever.
Ever vigilant.
Okay, the odds are slightly not in my favour. We got to keep in mind that he's on force march. He does have these abilities out here. That's going to suck, but I've got additional troops out here. Yeah. We can't let these guys get what they want. They must be thwarted at every possible position. Alright then, set up over here. Same as last time. No artillery this time. Oh, our reinforcements are coming from all the way over there. They'll never get there in time. And he does have cavalry, but they're just Dark Riders. Our cavalry should be able to beat them. He's got quite a few archers. Alright, let's do this. Shit, let's do this. But yeah, without any artillery... Because the artillery just does its worth like 3 times over. Especially on this difficulty. That's the thing, on legendary difficulty you gotta produce units that are essentially going to negate the difficulty debuff. Basically, things that don't have to go into melee. If you rely too heavily on melee in legendary difficulty, you're gonna have a hard time. Alright, I'm gonna send Tyrion in there, just to annoy them. Because they can't catch me.
Onwards to victory. Victory awaits.
If you want to waste your magic, you go right ahead.
Striking force. Onward. With me.
Okay, yes, of course they're going to be doing their bombing stuff. I can't justify it. Do this as well. She could play that game. Why didn't that go?
Forward. Tireless.
So who's that? Oh, that's him on the cold one.
With me. Forward.
Oh, whoops. It doesn't matter. I gotta get him back over here. Right, time to bring the cavalry in. I gotta be careful. If he takes too much damage, he won't heal between battles. I basically just wanted him to distract the enemy for as long as possible. That black arc is going to be a pain.
Onward, happy to serve. The greater good.
What the hell? I'm not clicking anywhere. Oh, I see what happens there.
Tyrion.
Just bugged out a little bit.
My Assyrian.
Oh, I've got this. I keep forgetting about this. Don't do too much damage. You guys didn't properly heal since the previous one. It's just a distraction. Okay, he looks like he's about to get wounded. I'm glad they're always on force march. That makes it easier for me. Okay, is he out of here yet? Yeah, he's... Oh no, there he is.
For the king.
Okay, good. It also helps prevent him from getting lots of experience. Okay, battle's pretty much over now. So my units have taken a lot of damage. Jesus Christ, they're fighting archers there. Yeah, no idea. Maybe I'm better off getting the more expensive unit, the silver helms. Oh wait, they're shades. They're not necessarily missile units. We're certainly going to need to do some recruiting. I've got to be as much as full strength as possible before the next wave shows up. Yeah, we certainly won this match. Okay, I don't think I lost any units, but I think I'll do is I think I'll replace those Illyrian Reavers. They just don't pull their weight, and they're technically one of the most expensive units in that army.
For my queen.
That was a bit of a waste there, but
Slaves are always
get them back. So you're wiped out.
Protector of the Everqueen, garrisoning.
So looking at this in the global recruitment, well, we're definitely going to make use of it for something. So let's just merge
against the darkness.
Some of these now. Okay, so I'm definitely going to get one of those. But just having a look at the silver helms, they'll take 2 turns to recruit. The Illyrian Reavers only take 1 turn. I'll keep it for the time being. Just keep it as it is. Just replace that. I don't think this one's going to be... Oh. Alright.
Champion of the Everqueen.
I need to replace this.
Awaiting orders. Ready for orders.
Gotta be in his full... Alright, where did I just go? Yeah. Just gotta be in as full strength as possible. Hopefully after this has been wiped out, maybe I can go out there and try and wipe them out. I don't know, we'll see. These guys here, if I was to attack, they won't come and help.
A foolish suggestion.
Never.
Alright. Oh, we're past an hour and a half, so we'll start getting ready to end the episode. Albion is not defended. Let's just see. If I look at its scalings, where is it? Well, scaling's actually ranked way higher than me. They've got 4 regions. Not good. Because if I declare war on them, my territory's down here. They're safe enough from them. Albion's the capital. Let's take that first. Right, we don't have to declare war on them until we actually get there, though. Maybe go and get some of this stuff while we're on the way. They won't declare war on us. I think we're just looking for treasure. All right, so over here, need 2 more. One of those. I'd rather not. So yeah, public order just always stays put. Public order here is good. What do we need? Need the money. What else? That will be useful, but... Oh, okay, we're out of cash. Good opportunity here to take everything they've got. Now, these guys are under threat. Which ones are they?
You
This
may
one's here.
approach. What would you have of the Phoenix King, stranger? No.
That trade agreement's worth quite a lot to me. I don't want it gone. What in the fuck? Why does it cost so much? I'm not using any influence for a good long while. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, no, it's okay. Okay, research available. We can research this if we had the money. Trade advancements. I would like to do that because there's a public order thing that I want to get. So just leave that one for now and research that. And that gives us a bit more money to spend on something else. Yeah, go with that. Oh, fuck me, I forgot about them. I'm paying a lot of money for them. I really can't afford to forget about them. Trunk of maps. And a bard. Ugh. We're getting garbage out of all this shit. I mean, the bard is alright. Extra public order, I suppose. So you'll die next turn, and then doesn't look like any more in. Oh my god. Well, this is not a full stack. The thing is, they can use the thing to speed this up, to recruit troops from. Oh well. Them sending their forces over here is weakening their expansion elsewhere. But that being said, they're halting my expansion. I'm dedicating essentially a third of my armed forces to deal with this. Alright, so that.
Time is of the essence.
So no recruitment can take place. We've got how many troops here? If they were to attack, they will lose.
Unlucky.
There's no doubt about
Defender
that.
of the Asur.
Just we can't build there while it's going on. Anyway, we're past an hour and a half, so we'll end the episode here. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 5 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.